Hey everybody! So today we have a Goddess Provisions unboxing. I've been doing Goddess Provisions unboxings on my channel for years. I love seeing the little purple box get delivered. It's very exciting. It's like a birthday present every month. If you haven't seen my other Goddess Provisions unboxings, Goddess Provisions is a monthly subscription box. There could be anything in here. There's always a crystal, there's like self-care items, sometimes home decor, jewelry, and lately a lot of really disappointing shit. So I'm hoping that this box is better because, dude, they have been swinging and missing lately. So let's go ahead and open this box. This is the September box. So here's what it looks like on the inside. I'm gonna find the little info card. So it looks like astrology kind of vibes. It says we are all in this together. This month's theme is cosmic inspiration, whatever that means. Let's just go through each item. Okay, I know that I'm starting off a little bit like negative, so I want to really try to have an open mind here, but like the last few unboxings, if you've seen them or not, I don't know, the last few unboxings have been like heavily disappointing. There have been like maybe one or two really cool things, but for the most part Goddess Provisions is falling off in my opinion. So the first thing I see is cocoa, cosmic cocoa. So it's probably like a hot chocolate thing. Raw cocoa, chaga, ashwagandha, maca. I have a feeling that, yeah, it's made out of mushrooms. So I'm not gonna drink this. I'll see if Tony wants it. Tony doesn't mind mushrooms and he has a sweet tooth, so he might like hot chocolate, but I have a personal preference against mushrooms. If there weren't mushrooms in this, I'd probably go to town, but this one is just a miss for me personally, but it's not bad. It's, you know, fall, so some warm beverages is a nice thing to have. The next thing is I don't know, let's open this. It says moon phases on it. Oh, it's like a little wall hanging. Yeah, this is fine. I do like the moon. I like the moon as like a decor item. I think the moon is pretty and I think it is cool. This is really long, so it'll cover a good amount of wall space. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put this just because I have a lot of wall decor. I think that wall decor is my favorite type of decor, so I'll have to find a spot for it, but I don't hate this. I think this is kind of cute. On my front door. I think that's where that will live. Here is the crystal. There's always a crystal in every box. I don't know what this is. It literally just looks like a rock that you would find like outside that got tumbled. I won't lie, this one is not that cute. A blue tiger's eye. Oh, the picture is way cuter than the one I got. That's what it's supposed to look like. This is what it does look like. I mean, this is me just being like a picky bitch, but I don't know. It literally just looks like a tumbled random rock that you would find outside, but whatever. It's fine. I'll put it with my other rocks that I don't love a lot. The next thing is a bookmark. This is actually really pretty. I actually like this a lot. It's simple, but it's useful. I love pretty bookmarks. I like the gold. I like the pattern. This one is a win. I like the bookmark. Next is like a little, the fuck is this? Vital Smile 4-in-1 Tooth and Gum Elixir. Oh boy. Removes impurities, improves breath, strengthens teeth and gums, and boosts oral health. I think I'm about to rip into this. Let me learn as much as I can about this. So this is oil pulling. Swish this around in your mouth and then spit it out. Uses a toothpaste alternative. Put it on your toothbrush and then use it as a mouthwash. That's just bad medical advice. That's just bad advice. What? This is coconut oil. This is coconut oil and then like cinnamon and mint oil for taste. This is just coconut oil. I was really hoping this would just be a good box that I don't rip into like I've been doing. My first thought about this is that it is probably not harmful. I know some types of oils can be like antimicrobial. There probably is some benefit to it. If anything, it's probably not harmful. What is harmful is suggesting to use this as an alternative to what we've already come to the understanding of through science, what we know works. Ingredients that we already have that we know are what we need for our teeth and our gums. We already have toothpaste. We already have mouthwash. And over the many decades that we've been using these items, we know what works best and what doesn't. I had a little oral health scare a few months ago. And because of that, I learned a lot about oral health and hygiene and ingredients and what you need to do for your teeth and gums. Oil pulling is not it. I've never heard of this before. So I'm gonna do some research and then come back with what I have found. Okay, so in April 13th, 2018, nature.com had an article about oil pulling. The headline is Bad Science, Oil Pulling, so if that tells you anything. Basically, it comes down to falling under the pseudoscience category because all of the claims that have been made for oil pulling cannot be or haven't been proven. One review found that it might be as effective as chlorhexidine mouthwash in reducing plaque, but you have to use it for 30 minutes versus mouthwash is like 60 seconds. What it all kind of comes down to through the studies that have been done is that the studies were unreliable, sometimes due to poor study design or small sample science. There is a need for bigger trials, longer duration, and higher quality. Some reported side effects, reports of lipoid pneumonia associated with oil pulling or mineral oil aspiration or upset stomach. That could have been from swallowing too much oil, who knows? But those are like very few and far between. For the most part, there's just insufficient research to support the practice of oil pulling, and it falls under the umbrella of pseudoscience at the moment. So, just like I kind of assumed, like, there's probably nothing bad that's gonna happen to you by using this product, as long as you are using it in addition to a proper oral health regimen of brushing your teeth, fluoride, mouthwash, flossing. Using this is just like another thing. So I'll probably use this just because I kind of want to try it, but I'm going to use it in addition to everything I already do, which are the things that I've listed. I use a toothpaste specifically for gums, but it also contains fluoride. I use 3 different types of mouthwash. I use dental floss, I use a water flosser, and I use little interdental picks. So like I said, I went like fucking absolutely crazy with oral health, and I learned as much as I possibly could, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to keep my teeth and my gums healthy. And so that's why this just set off so many red flags for me. But like I said, I'll just use it in addition to, probably can't hurt. Abso-fucking-lutely don't use this as an alternative to what has been demonstrated to work, because this has not been. I guess that's all I have to say about it. Here is I am not in the mood right now to get into this. I've already complained about this. This was sent in a couple boxes back. These stupid trading cards that they're trying to do. The backs are cute. The thing about Goddess Provisions and like the artists and the creators that they team up with, they have an eye for really cute art. I think this is really cute. This little heart and these little stars and these little leaves. This is just a cute vibe. The cards, you know, I guess they're a cute vibe. They found a graphic artist to design a card for each astrology sign. I am not an astrology person. I'm just not. I don't believe in it. Here's the Gemini card. That's what I am, if you're curious, if that means anything to you. I'm not gonna fucking do anything. What are you supposed to do with these? What, like, actually, what am I supposed to do with these? Draw upon universal energies to navigate your way through mysterious skies. Intuitively pull a card and discover which zodiac sign can help with your current situation. So nothing. There's nothing. There's no use, there's no purpose. It gives you little descriptive words of each zodiac sign. So like Aquarius, visionary, inventive, eccentric. So if I'm like having trouble in life and I pull that card, am I supposed to be more eccentric and that's supposed to solve my problem? Like, I'm at a loss for words, because something like this to me is just a wasteful thing. It's just whoever is in charge of or overseeing a team of or on the team of people who are deciding what goes in these boxes I think they're out of ideas, and I think they need to revisit like some of the first few boxes. I jumped on Goddess Provisions when it was literally brand new, before they even had the purple box, but when they used to send it in just a shipping box. Like, and those boxes were so good. There were unique things. They're like the silt lamp that I have. Can't see it. It's right there. Came in a Goddess Provisions box. They used to have like bigger crystals that were like really pretty and cool, and now they're just sending tumbled rocks. Like, they're running out of ideas, and I think that they're like getting cheaper with it too, and it's just very disappointing. And this is just such a wasteful thing to include because it doesn't mean anything. There's nothing you can really do with it. It's just a fucking waste. And I've gone on this rant the last few months. They've included cards like this, or they've included, I didn't even recycle them because I don't know, like these ones that were in the last box, which are just like stress reduction. I can't recycle them because I just love the gold. I don't know. I probably will have to recycle them, but if you're like, I'm feeling stressed out. Right now I'm feeling stressed out because this isn't a cheap box. Like, I'm just so disappointed with the direction that it's taking. So I'm stressed out. I pulled this card. Really pretty art. Like I said, they do really pretty art. This one is called Lavender. Lavender speaks to the soul. It is an elegant fragrance that has been used since ancient times to aid relaxation and sleep, relieve stress and pain, and enhance beauty. The aroma alone has been known to promote calm, ease, and relaxation. I know! Like, what is this? Self-care practice. Just smell lavender, I guess. Like, I specifically took issue with these cards because they said it was like, that it can be used as like a semi-treatment for anxiety, which is a mental disorder, and you're telling me to smell lavender? Okay, I know I'm like going back in time right now to complain about something I've already complained about. If you want to see the full rant, I guess you can watch the last Goddess Provisions video I did, and if you want to see me rant so much more, I haven't done an unboxing where I haven't been like severely fucking disappointed. This is so fucking wasteful. The plastic it was sent in didn't need to exist in this way. The paper that these are printed on didn't need, this could have gone to something useful, and now it's not. And like, I'm gonna move on because like, I can't fucking do this anymore, man. I love Goddess Provisions. I genuinely get excited to open Goddess Provisions. It's just, for the last few months, it's just been disappointing, and I don't know, it like lately, like you probably saw it in the beginning, I was like, here we go again, let's see if this is good or not, and here we are. How much were those worth? Okay, $4.50. And then this tooth pulling thing was $9. So two things that are pretty useless that they could have left out and instead put in one really cool thing. Instead we just get pointless shit, and it didn't used to be that way. You can go back on my channel years, and in like 2016 I was doing Goddess Provisions unboxings, and those were so cool, and they would just have like cool shit, and now they just don't. Anyway, there's one more thing in here, and it's a little notebook. It's just a little notebook. I like notebooks. I think this is really cool. I like the design. I like that it's like, you probably can't see, but it's like a really soft touch, like really smooth kind of material. And I use little notebooks like this to take notes, to write myself reminders. I will eventually use this. I only really use one notebook at a time, and I have a couple backups, but eventually in my lifetime, I'll get to this one, I'll go through it, I'll use it. This has a use, so I'm happy with this. And that's it. That's the Goddess Provisions box of September, dude. Some of the things were pretty cool, some of the things were useful, and then others were just a giant disappointment. I also really don't like how pseudoscience-y some of the things have become. Or maybe I'm just changing as a person. Maybe it's always been this way and I have grown as a person, and maybe this just isn't for me anymore. I do these boxes, like I pay 6 months in advance, so I still have 3 more boxes before I have to like pay again. So I don't know. We'll see how the next 3 go, but I don't know if I'm into it anymore. This wasn't all bad. I don't want people to think that I like fucking hated this. There are some things like the notebook or the wall hanging that are fine, that I'm happy with, but for the most part, like, These boxes they run around like $30. And if I were to walk into a store with $30, I wouldn't have purchased any of this, you know? So that's just kind of how I feel about it, but let me know what else you want to see from me. I post twice a week here, so subscribe if you want to see more. All of my social media will be linked down below. If you want to be friends, let's be friends, and as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!